next to your Barclays Center. I'm tits out next to Jane Fonda in a way she does not like. So, I've been going to these protests for a very long time. Oh, God. I look insane. I'm gonna put the hat like this.
My name is Amitha Rao, and I play Issa on Adults. She's like pretty not self-aware, and I think very sex positive, and she's like the kind of person who like rides or dies for her friends. And I feel like she has like zero shame about her, which I like adore.
Issa is honestly someone I wish I were more like. She's incredibly outspoken. She believes fervently in causes, but doesn't always know where to put her energy, but she's got a lot of it.
Paul Baker can have my room, because I will be in sex prison.
Sammy, we would not take your room. We would like make it into an art studio. Also, do you have a dollar bill? I think they need to do coke for activism.
Becca, I'm going to set. Wanna come?
Oh yeah, let's go to set.
Let's go to set.
Follow me. Jonathan Kreitzel, who shot all the shine with it. We're in the way. We're very in the way.
You know, I think that in a lot of ways, Issa has the most growing up to do. She sometimes follows her instincts even when the outside world is screaming at her to behave differently. She's a very kind person. She loves her friends deeply. She's constantly trying to take care of someone or trying to set her friend up with someone. And, you know, I think that her instincts are actually right more often than we maybe think they are. And
just
I think
her execution falls short.
Exactly.
I think it's safe to say.
I'm sorry, Juliet. I feel like I've been my worst self around you.
You have mental illness.
Go again.
Not that take, I was dying.
So funny. 10 out of 10.
She's not really looking for approval from adults or systems or approval for anyone, really. She kind of marches to the beat of her own drum.
What Amitha Rao, who's just an incredible, incredible performer, has brought to the role is so much, but I think the first thing that comes to mind is a lot of intelligence and a lot of wit.
I always say that improv like taught me how to act. In this show particularly, like everything is about our relationships. And so anytime you get lost in a scene or you're preparing, like you can always bring it back to the relationship, which is a kind of trick they give you in improv as well. If you really want to get the scene back to where it started, it's like, can I tell you something? Or it just like make it about the relationship in some way.
Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Now, step. Okay, guys, eyes on me, eyes on me. So it's step, twirl, step again, okay? Great, that's gorgeous. Also, Kenzie, if you don't believe you're Princess Colonel, no one will.
Amitha's one of my best friends off set, and Issa and Anton are like that too. So it's this special thing where we leave set and we're still Issa and Anton in this way. Hopefully not killing our therapist.
What if it was my fault? What, Issa?
No, you don't understand. I called him like 6 times a day. Last week, I woke him up at 3 a.m. to ask him if I was needy. He said, don't think I am, but...
Look at me. George loved talking to you, okay? If anything, you prolonged his life.
Whenever we're thinking through a scene or a joke, we kind of start with what is the real world emotional reaction you would have to it, and then let the comedy come from there. Even with something as insane as like your reaction to your therapist dying.
Say hi to BTS. Yay! How's it looking over here?
Good, yeah.
Beautiful.
Got it going on over
Very
here.
beautiful.
One of the most important inserts of this entire television series.
I completely agree. Jesus Christ, dog.
My friends just aren't taking me seriously. It's like they want me around so I can fix their makeup or flash my tits at a rave so Samir's cousin can get in, but they don't actually like see me. It was just incredibly easy to connect. A lot of us were having trouble in certain relationships as like our careers moved forward, and also we're like dealing with like what mid-20s just are, which is like it feels like a mess throughout it. It just feels like a total mess.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a season 1 wrap on